Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Rainbow High unboxing. Today we have the last of our girls from the Pacific Coast line, and that is Simone Summers. She is very cute. She's in this pink, orange, yellow gradient color. She has got a leather bag and some cute little half sunglasses. She looks like she's got this wrap skirt around her. And she's in some heels that you'll see down there a little bit later. She's got a very pretty face. Much more of an orange makeup. It's not so vibrant. It's much more like a muted suntan feel. And then we have her over here. She is Simone. Oop, there we go. And she's a photography focus. So, she's very pretty. She's got really long hair, and she's got like a visor on. So, we're going to take her out and take a look at her and do a quick little review, because not much to talk about with the Pacific Coast dolls, just because they only have the one outfit. The most interesting thing about them is the feet that we can swap out, the lower legs. But there she is outside of her box. She is very pretty like that. We're going to look at her makeup here more in just a little bit. Take her little box off. There we go. Let me grab her other stuff. And so we're going to set up her stand. It is like a peach stand. So probably Georgia Bloom's look is going to fit real well with her coloring. Here, of course, are her flat feet that we can put on. You don't need to, because the majority of Rainbow High shoes are going to fit for the heeled feet. But just a little FYI, the Real Littles shoes and Ken doll shoes will also fit on the Rainbow High flat feet. So that way you can have some extra shoes just kind of going around on these. So here's her stand. Nothing special. They do have the thinner clips. I'm not a super fan of the thinner clips just because it's less stability, but let me give you all a closer look at her face. Very pretty eyes, and we are going to set her free from her plastic so we can look at her a little closer. And then there's also a couple of clips along her hair that I always try to be careful of so I don't wind up cutting hair off. Not always easy to do. And then there is one right here on her waist. So we're going to take her out like that. I'm going to try to take her off gently. Like that. Stand her right there. Now her hair brush is really difficult to see. They did these holographic backgrounds on Pacific Coast, which is fine, but they really made it hard to kind of see the combs. Like my first two Pacific Coast dolls, I actually threw out the comb because I didn't see it. But yeah. So, these are really pretty dolls. So, here she is, outside of the box. She's got a little bit of gold glitter along her lid line. She's got a little bit of gel in her hair, but I don't know why, because it's not styled, it's just straight. But here are her shoes. It's a bit of a checkered pattern under there. some cool little tops. And then we're going to see what her suit looks like underneath her cover-up. So it does look like it's just a one piece, which is great. So there is her swimsuit. It's got the yellow to pink gradient. It's very cute. Her visor has the same pattern as her shoes, and then it's got a clear visor. She also has baby hairs molded. So I think she is one of the newer molds. She is very pretty. So let's stick her on her stand for just a second so you guys can see her a little bit better. So again, here is her little cover-up. It's very basic. It just has a Velcro opening here at the back. You can slide it up. And then I've shown you guys how to take these feet off and put the other ones on. You just pull. You have to be very careful. It's not a great system for them. But I am going to try to get all these off of the whatchamacallit. Okay. And then we're just gonna pop this out. Again, I'm not being too careful with these. I used to try to save these boxes for like storage and things like that, but I just don't need them now. I have so many because I have got every single Rainbow High doll. But yeah. So it is kind of a lot of packaging to have these displayed like they are. Part of me just wishes that they came in like BMR 1959 boxes where it's just like a shoe box and then you open it up and see the doll later. So these are her sunglasses. They are like the little like demi glasses. So kind of cute. Not really a fan of that because I like a full coverage sunglass just in my everyday life. But it's still kind of cute. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's actually transparent, which I love. Here is the bag. Again, that same color gradient. We've got little RH charms on here. And again, we see the RH logo. I'm going to put her little cover up here in her bag because it does fit. And it plumps up that bag just a little bit. And then we have our towel, which is real terry cloth, which I do love because it will actually absorb if you get the doll wet, like if you're playing out a beach scene or something like that. But there are a lot of little staples. Sorry, I've been under the weather the last couple of days, so my nose is all like apparently my brain is foggy too. That's fun. But my nose is clogged, so I'm extra nasally today, so sorry for everybody that's used to my normal voice. I don't know how far this is off because my ears are also stuffed up. But I figured, well, I have the time off work, I may as well record some videos. So here is the towel. It's one of our more basic towels. Like, I could see this being sold in stores pretty easily as like a fan merch kind of thing. So it's just like a pair of heart sunglasses with Rainbow High done in like a cursive script. I find it kind of funny that they didn't give her the heart-shaped sunglasses that they put on the towel. I figured that would have been a much better rounding of the motif. But that's okay. Sometimes they give us what we think is the obvious choice, and then other times they just give us something that's way out of left field. But it's still very cute. So that's what she is. She does have a scrunchie up here also. Let me show you guys the scrunchie. So she's got this scrunchie, right here that's wrapped around her hair. And then the visor, I don't love the visor, but I'm trying to decide if I want to take it off or not. Yeah, I'm going to take it off because I want to see more of those baby hairs. I can show you guys really. The only problem is they put it through this pleather, which is not really designed to be cut against. So I've got to be very extra careful when trying to take it off. As you can see, it's right here on the nice part of the pleather to where I'm trying to not use my nippers too much to actually cut and more just to pull. Okay, yeah, and there's one hidden up here under her scrunchie. I love when they do this to me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there she is without her visor, because I don't love these visors that they did with like the flexible plastic and the cloth. Like, just make them out of plastic like they did Ruby's hat, because these don't hold their shape and they don't actually look like a visor. Like, a visor should be like that, and that doesn't hold that shape, it just goes flat. So I'm not loving the hats that they've done recently, starting with the Rockstar line, but you know, that's life. So that's a better look at her face. Let me take those glasses off of her. So there's her face without the visor or without the scrunchies. Again, very cute, very pretty. So she is gorgeous. And this is Simone Summers, which is, she's very cute. So the only one left now is the boy. The boy is the only one left in my Pacific Coast lineup. And I don't think he comes out till March, which is weird because normally Rainbow High releases all of their dolls at the same time. But I think this year, with the shipping issues being what they are, they were kind of smart to release them in phases. So that way, by the time, you know, summer comes around and Christmas comes around, these are definitely going to all be out. So she's very cute. So I think of the girls that have come out so far, let me show y'all just some of the ones that have stands that I've got right now. Show you Bella. So, like, these are 4 of the 6 girls. The other 2 are sitting down and don't have stands. So we did see about 50% 2 pieces and 50% 1 pieces for the swimsuit, so that's kind of nice. And then all of the suits are different. Like, Phaedra's 1 piece is a cutout compared to those 2 right there. Hallie's is like a halter top compared to a string bikini and like a sports bra top. So, like, they're all very cute. So I think by far out of all of them, I think Phaedra is my favorite. She is gorgeous. Her hair is awesome. She's this awesome dark color that we first got with Crystal Bailey, and she just looks spectacular in this suit. And they gave us some new heels, and she just looks awesome. I think overall, I think she was my favorite one, except for her bag. I don't love her bag. Her bag is very basic. It's plastic, and I'm not loving it. Just on a general thing, because they did so much better bags. But it's okay, because, like, they've done a lot of really cute things. But I think my favorite bag that's been released so far with all of these is this one. Is Harper's bag, Harper Dune's bag. Because it looks like Burberry. It's got the pleather, it's got the plastic handles. It's really, like, very good. Now, compared to this one, I don't love this one as much because it doesn't look like a designer brand. It just looks like Rainbow High, which is fine. Like, this one says Rainbow, but you get the emblem that makes it definitely look like Burberry. So that's the difference in it for me. But they're pretty much the same bag, except the one from Summer has the little tassels hanging off. But all of these are really cute dolls. The towels are great. My favorite hat that they've done has been Bella's, because it is a full straw hat. And it's got Rainbow High written on there. It's got a ribbon. It's actually the only hat that I didn't disconnect, because it just looks awesome on her. But I think of my close second after Phaedra is gonna be this one, Margot de Perla, just because she is so pretty and there's so many different shades in her hair that just blend really into, like, that unicorn cotton candy kind of vibe. So these are really great dolls. They are at a higher price point, which I don't love, especially since they didn't come with 2 outfits. And that price point is the $32. Now, they are probably going to go on sale here in the next couple of months. They're probably going to get marked down to like $25 if you're going to wait on those. And then once the boy comes out, he'll probably be one of those ones that sticks around for a lot longer. Like, we still find Series 2, the Series 2 boy around a lot. But we'll see what he's like whenever he eventually comes out. I haven't put these away yet because I'm waiting for all of them to do a full review. But the girls are all out and they're all pretty. So yeah, that's what they are. And then I do have my Jet Dawson, which is, I think, the best articulation that Rainbow High has done. Because she does have the chest articulation, and she also has the articulated feet for the super high heels and the regular heels. And if they had modified it a little bit, she could have had flat feet, or at least to where it looked, you know, like that. And all it would have taken is them to cut out a little bit of this front part, which is what I wish they would have done instead of giving us these new bodies that have the removable legs. Just because I feel like it's just more pieces that are going to get lost. But none of them really are the same skin tone, at least, which is nice. And you can only put these on one way because they do have different shaped pegs in the holes. But it's one of those things that I, as like a grown man that lifts, find it a little hard to get these out with finger strength. But like, I don't know how they expect kids to just be able to rip these joints apart without breaking them. Which is why I still am of the opinion that it should be just an articulated ankle, because these are not really going to cut it, I don't think. But that's life, right? But these are all very pretty. Rainbow High has done it again with the swimsuits. My only issues are the increase in price point, which is probably keeping up with inflation, like, let's be honest, and then the lack of articulated ankles, just because I think that kids are going to break those knee joints. Like, even adult collectors, I feel like, are going to have a harder time keeping these in the right way. But other than that, I love that they gave us accessories. I love that they gave us purses. I love that they gave us the towels. Do I wish they had given us all of that and a second outfit and just made them $36? Yes. But that's okay. They're all pretty. They're all unique, which is nice. None of them are too similar to somebody else. Except for Bella. She's the only repeat that we got. Which is kind of like, I think it plays into the show. I haven't watched the most recent episodes. But yeah, they're all very cool. If you guys have any questions on them, leave them in the comments. If you want to see me restyle these dolls to see what we can pull from our fashion closet, let me know in the comments. That might take me a little bit because I gotta pull them all back out of their box. But I'll show you guys what we can style them as. And thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe, and that way you'll get the updates for when I post new videos, because I tend to post them in bulk. Alright, y'all. Be good. Bye.